You know, if it's not about sports, I find it very hard to concentrate.
So today I checked the ESPN app. I do that from time to time, especially when I'm bored, and it's kind of my job to talk about sports. And I saw a headline that blew my mind. Mo Lewis blames Bledsoe for hit that ushered in Brady era. I'm assuming you're all probably familiar with the lore, but just in case you're not, I'll give a quick recap of basically what happened in 2001. So Mo Lewis is this linebacker. He plays for the Jets, and he hits the Patriots quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, and knocks him out of the game. And his backup was Tom Brady, who came into the game. Tom Brady ended up leading the Patriots to a Super Bowl championship that year, which was the franchise's first ever Super Bowl win. And he ended up winning 6 total Super Bowls with the Patriots and 1 later with the Buccaneers for 7 total rings. And Brady is basically considered the greatest quarterback ever. Now, for a lot of years, Jets fans kind of held this guy responsible for the Patriots dynasty. Obviously, they don't realize it's a lot more complicated than that. But Jets fans did not appreciate the fact that he essentially jump-started Brady's career. I mean, they're both in the AFC East, and they consistently got beat down by the Patriots for 2 decades straight. So you can imagine how Jets fans would feel. It's actually wild to me. It's actually completely crazy to me that if things had gone just a little bit differently, Brady wouldn't even have been remembered. He would have basically just been a journeyman quarterback, likely a career backup. That's wild to me. I mean, how many would-be Hall of Famers are backups right now in the NFL, and the only reason they're not in the Hall of Fame is because they just couldn't get to be a starter? I phrased that really weird, but you get what I'm saying. Butterfly effect alert. So Mo Lewis has basically remained silent ever since his retirement. He hasn't really spoke to the media. I'm sure he's been asked time and time again about how he feels about his role in basically propelling Brady's career, I guess, for lack of a better word. But he's remained silent. He retired probably about 20 years ago. He had around an 11 or 12 year career, and he spent his entire career with the Jets. He came out of Georgia, was drafted like 3rd or 4th round. This is all from memory, so if I get facts wrong, I'm sorry. I know you nerds in the comments are going to correct me, because you always do. But basically, he's kept it quiet for the past 20 or so years. That was until recently. So there's a book that's coming out about that incident and basically talking about how that hit on Drew Bledsoe basically caused the Patriots dynasty because Brady took over and the rest is history, blah, blah, blah. The book hasn't come out yet. It's soon to be released, I guess. About to hit those Barnes & Noble shelves pretty soon. But the interesting thing about this book is that Mo Lewis actually agreed to be interviewed for the book. And he said what I can only describe is the most delusional thing I've ever heard. Okay, I'm going to read you this quote. It's crazy. Bledsoe just signed a $100 million deal to be what type of quarterback? A passing quarterback, correct? Had he not gone outside the pocket and ran with the ball, would we even be talking about this? Who caused the event? The person with the ball. Okay, so blaming the quarterback, by the way, Bledsoe nearly died, but blaming the quarterback is insane work, man. Insane work. But let's just say he stayed inside the pocket and the same thing happened. He got hit and knocked out of the game. Would he still be at fault? Because according to you, the reason why he's at fault is because he ran outside the pocket. But then you go on to say he's the person with the ball. So which is it? Is it his fault because he ran outside the pocket? Or is it his fault because he has the ball? Because actually, these are 2 different arguments. On one hand, you're arguing it's his fault because he ran outside the pocket and he's a pocket passer. He's not a dual threat quarterback. But on the other hand, you're arguing because he has the ball. So you kind of just snuck that in and hoped that no one would notice. And I think a lot of people probably didn't notice. But I'm able to pretty much articulate why that is a load of BS. Also, it's not in his contract that he can't run. It's probably advised that he doesn't try and run because he's a pocket passer. Usually coaches, offensive coordinators, quarterback coaches will say, hey, don't run. Don't try and run the ball if you're, slow and not a dual threat quarterback. They'll tell you not to run. I mean, not everybody is Lamar Jackson. Not everybody is Michael Vick, obviously. But it's not like it was strictly prohibited. It wasn't against his contract. So to even bring up the $100 million contract kind of makes no sense whatsoever. Now, the ESPN article that all of this comes from basically says that Mo Lewis for years and years has felt betrayed by the Jets fan base because he feels that they blame him for the Patriots turning into a dynasty. In fact, the article says that Mo Lewis has not made public appearances. He hasn't gone to Jets alumni events, nothing like that. And he feels kind of like betrayed by the fan base. Okay, that's fair to feel that way. I mean, Mo Lewis was a 3-time Pro Bowler, and the only thing people know him for or remember his name for is that hit on Bledsoe. I understand where he's coming from, but he's very callous with the way he talks about the hit. I mean, Drew Bledsoe nearly died. Like I said, he literally almost died. That's a fact. And he just kind of like is like, oh, well, it's Bledsoe's fault, whatever. I don't know. There's definitely a more sympathetic, or empathetic is the word I'm looking for, a more empathetic way to speak about it. And I understand feeling upset or betrayed by the Jets fan base. I get it. But this has got to be one of the most delusional takes I've ever heard. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. But either way, comment for the algorithm. Peace out.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.